What's going on, family? You're in for a phenomenal episode. Today is Teach Me Tuesday. Don't touch that dial right here on Speaker Success in the Morning. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, successors? Welcome to Speak Your Success in the Morning. Y'all, and today is Tuesday, October 28th, 2025. And y'all already know it's a great day to be alive. Here on Speaker Success, you can always expect a few things, right? You're going to talk a little bit about sports, going to talk a little bit about the news, but we know we got to bring that entertainment, got to bring that education. And of course, we got to bring that empowerment. But one other thing we brought today, or one other person we brought today, y'all know we can't get this show growing and get this thing moving and grooving without bringing out our co-host. Come on now, producer Britt, talk to the people. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday.
Wait, hello?
Check that echo.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Breezy Bowl got girl. Hey, but yeah.
Echo on.
What'd you say?
It's on.
Oh, okay. Copy 1, 2. Check. Producer Britt, what'd you eat for dinner last night? What'd you eat for dinner?
Tacos.
Mmm.
I went to my taco place.
This girl is over there fight. Look, okay. What did I eat for dinner last night? Oh, last night we had some pizza. Last night we had some wings. Yeah, last night was
college frat over there. Okay.
I mean, you know, sometimes you got to frat out. Sometimes you got to frat out.
Sometimes you do gotta frat out.
Did you watch the game last night, Monday Night Football?
No, I saw it, but I had too many shows to finish. I finished Dexter last night.
You in these shows, you be watching shows like you got to write a book report on them or something. But that's what's
I
up.
might as well. Shoot.
Okay.
As many shows as I watch, I should. But no. I had to finish Dexter. Finally finished that, and then now I'm on to the next book of Dexter, which is called New Blood. So I'm watching that now. It's only one season, and then after that, it's Resurrection. So um, 2 more, and then I'll be done with the Dexter series. I'm also watching Mayor of Kingstown. We are on our third or fourth season of that. That comes on Paramount.
Jesus.
Really great, really great show. Really great show. Gonna be a good season.
So is this self care for you? Like when you watch your show, like you just like this is relaxing. This is
yeah.
Yeah.
So like when most people, not most people, but when people relax, like I just need to meditate. I mean, yes, I still meditate, but just like do nothing. Some people try not to watch TV. I think because I'm so busy up here, like that's my calm down right there. Is that for sure?
Okay. That's what's up. At least you know what calms you down though, and relaxes you, and recharges you, and rejuvenates. That's good. That's good to know. That's good to know.
For sure.
All right, Britt, we can swing into the source.
What does it sound like now? I mean, check.
You sound a little bit like a robot. Not like terrible robot, but like your audio's enhanced more than needs to be enhanced. Like
1,
I guess 2, 3,
4. Check. 1,
2. Still a little enhanced. I don't know how else to explain it. I don't know how else to explain. But yeah, we can hit and get in. Do you want to feel confident in your skin every day? Introducing Skin Rituals, a luxury home-based skin studio that specializes in hyperpigmentation, acne, and personalized treatments for every skin type. Owned by solo esthetician and registered nurse Courtney Durham, Skin Rituals is all about curating facial treatments designed just for you. Hydrate, brighten, nourish, and soothe your skin with expert care and cutting edge techniques that promote natural healing. Whether you're looking for a relaxing facial or a transformative chemical peel, Skin Rituals offers results driven treatment tailored to your needs. With over 7 years of experience, Courtney's goal is to help you safely achieve the healthy skin that you deserve. At Skin Rituals, we believe that taking care of your skin is an investment in your confidence. Book your appointment today and leave every session feeling grateful for the choice that you made to take care of yourself. Skin Rituals, because your skin deserves the very best. All right, family. All right, we're gonna go ahead. All right, we're gonna go ahead, family, and dive into our straight from the source time. And today we're gonna stay in Matthew. We're gonna stay in Matthew, and we're still in Matthew chapter 6. But today I'm gonna read from verse 9, and we're gonna read down just a little bit. And I wanted to read this because knowing the power and knowing how to properly pray, I think is truly essential. It is truly essential, and it's something that we need to understand for our faith walk, for our faith journey. And the text here today, in Matthew chapter 6, verse 9, it reads, "Pray then in this way." And then these are the red letters, so we know that's Jesus talking. So he's instructing us on how we are to pray. Pray in this way: Our Father, who are in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us of our debts as we have forgiven our debtors. And do not lead us into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For if you forgive other people for their offenses, your heavenly Father will also forgive you. But if you do not forgive other people, then your Father will not forgive your offenses. And this is something that we need to know and must really understand. First and foremost, we need to know how to come to God, right? We want to come to God with respect. That's why in the top of the text it says, hallowed be your name, right? So we need to know to come to God with honor, come to God with reverence, come to God with respect above all else, right? And it's about your kingdom coming. This is a prayer that is God's will to be done on earth, right? On earth, and this is parallel with his reign to be established, like on earth as it is in heaven. So basically, what we see in heaven, we're like, God, bring that down to earth. We need some of that. We need some of that down here. And the reason why is because the world is a dark place. We've seen the world. We live in the world. Like on any given day, there's no telling what can happen. If you don't believe me, just watch the news, right? And we see how the world is crumbling as we know it. But that's why we need to have that intentionality of faith, but also of prayer. Because as people and believers of faith, now more than ever before, we're going to have to lean in. Y'all, we're seeing it. 300,000 plus Black women without jobs. We're seeing SNAP benefits get ready to get dried up and get taken out the way. And we're seeing farmers who, are losing money hand over fist. Why is that? Because the world is a dark place, and we have dark people that are in certain positions of power that are controlling certain these decisions, right? So we want his kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven, right? And the other part I really want to highlight and really underscore is the forgive us our debts as we have forgiven our debtors. Y'all, this right here is so powerful because it's a plea for forgiveness of sins, and it's linked to the commitment to forgive others who have wronged us. Because it's one thing for you to say, God, please forgive me. Please cover me. Please allow me to be clean to where I can move forward and I can walk forward and I can, be seen as acceptable in your sight. But then it's another thing to say, but I'm not going to forgive that person, right? And it's like, wait, whoa. How can you expect to be forgiven if you're not going to be, or you have no desire to forgive others? So these are some things that we need to definitely reflect on. These are some things that we have to think about and just to see and assess and to really analyze, like, the way that we want to live, why should we not offer that to others? The things and the benefits that we desire to have, Why should others not have those same benefits? Right? God is offering and giving us forgiveness freely. Why should we not offer that to somebody else? And then it's just the importance uh, of of forgiveness, right? Because Jesus in this text is emphasizing that, hey, God's going to forgive us in the same way that we forgive others. So if we don't forgive others, then we can expect that same level of forgiveness. And I know that forgiveness is one of those topics to where it's like, I don't want to do it, right? Because your flesh is going to rise up. Your flesh is going to say, this person hurt me. This person owes me money. This person did whatever. But still, when you want a realistic picture of that, all you have to think about is thinking about Jesus on the cross and thinking about all the things that he did for us. And he did those things for us even despite, well, he took on those sins and those things even despite that he didn't do them. He took the pain, he took the shame, he took the hurt, all because of us, right? So family, be encouraged today, be lifted today, knowing and understanding that you also can have forgiveness. We don't deserve it, but we're able to get it and receive it through the grace of God. All right, family. So today, that has been straight from the source. And y'all, we have to know and understand that this is what we desire, living, being creatures and being individuals who are representing the kingdom. All right. So let's represent the kingdom right. Family, we're going to take a quick commercial break and we're going to come back here on Speak Your Success in the Morning. Looking for timeless pieces that make a statement? Discover the Jewelry Department, where elegance meets craftsmanship. Owned by Miguel Contreras and located at 13505 Mumford Place, Suite 103 in Dallas, the Jewelry Department is your destination for stunning, one-of-a-kind pieces designed to elevate your style. From classic designs to modern trends, we offer a curated selection that reflects sophistication and artistry. Because we believe your jewelry should be just as unique as you are. Visit us today at the Jewelry Department, where every piece tells a story. And let us help you find the perfect piece that speaks to yours. The Jewelry Department, elevating your look with elegance and style. Find us at 13505 Mumford Place, Suite 103 in Dallas. All right, producer Britt.
What's up?
Looking like you over there repping the Green Bay Pack. Oh, you sounding good over there, girl. You sounding good.
Hey, I gotta do is unplug the XLR and put it back in.
Producer Britt producing the show, fixing coffee, fixing tea, making pie, and doing her hair all at the same time. That's crazy.
Time for water this morning. Only had time for water.
Oh yeah. Okay, the queen's best. The queen's best. Water with some ice. I love it. Oh man.
A little lime in there. Yeah.
Lime in the water.
Yeah,
I usually do
lemon.
lemon.
But I ain't got no lemon, so I just did lime.
When you do lime juice, you doing fresh lime juice or are you doing the pre-squeeze situation? Oh. Excuse me. Okay. Excuse me.
Fresh
oh man. Okay. Producer Britt, talk to me. Teach me Tuesday.
What we talking about? To me. What we talked about. You know what we talking about. We playing the show. I know,
Britt. We got. Come on, talk. Come on. We going back and forth. Let's talk.
Oh my gosh, I can't stand you like this. Okay, so okay, guys. So I, just trying to get better, improving.
Yeah, I was gonna fall out your head rolling like that.
Improving as a person, self-development, personal growth, what have you, and something that I need to get better at is, as Jonathan says, I can be a robot at times. And so I need to get better at small talk. And I've noticed that I'm not good at small talk. It's probably one or two things. One, I don't want to talk to you.
Oh, wow.
Number one.
Yikes.
Number one. Let's get it out of there, okay? Two.
Let's get it out of there.
Two, I probably just not genuinely interested in the conversation. And three would probably be you're not talking about Yeah, you're not talking about nothing. Or okay. That's
Mm,
three. That's three. I got
okay.
four.
Oh
Sorry.
wow. They keep
Four.
coming. Okay.
Four is man, I just had it. Four is you take too long to get to the point. And I'm like, okay, I already know what it is. Like, I already know what it is. Just say it. Just get there. Just get there. And so
Oh God.
sometimes that it just takes me out of the zone and I don't
Mm.
want to talk. I don't want to talk. When people, hey, Brittany, how's everything going? Everything's good. Okay. You just got off work. I'm at work. I'm doing work right now. What we got to talk about? Okay. The
Oh
sun is
wow.
out. The sun is not out. It's raining outside. Whatever. The cars are
But what?
driving down the street.
But what if they want to paint the picture for you, Brittany? That is right. But what if But what if they need to paint? Your face right now is crazy. But what if they need to paint the picture because they feel like that's something that they got to get out? Like instead of it's raining outside. Oh man, it's wet outside. It's foggy. It's 68 degrees, and I almost got in an accident on my way to work. Like, what if it's that type energy right there? They need to
Well,
give you all
I
the
hope you
details for
didn't get
that.
in an accident on the way to work.
No,
But
almost got in an accident on the way to
okay,
work.
well, at the end of the night, pick up a journal and write all those details down. I
What
don't
if they want to tell you those details? What about that?
what see, I don't know. And then like
That
that's
okay?
fine that you want to tell me. I just don't know how to respond because I'm like, all right, I
I'm
ain't got
sorry that
nothing to
happened. I'm
say.
sorry that happened to you. I'm
No,
sorry you almost got in an
no, you
accident.
can't necessarily. No, you're not supposed to say I'm sorry because it's
You're
like
not supposed to say according to who?
I didn't do anything to you.
No, 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 no. You're not apologizing as if you did something. You're saying I'm sorry that you almost got into an accident.
But I'm
You're
not
not a.
sorry.
So you wouldn't get in an accident?
No, this is a horrible example. I mean, it's a
It's
horrible
a it's
example to
a it's
say.
a it's a good
No, it's not.
example.
It's not every day that people would walk up and say, "Hey, I almost got into an accident, Brittany. How's your day going?" Like nobody does that.
Boys die every day, B. Boys die every day.
Okay,
Girls
no,
die every
that's
day.
not what I'm talking about.
Okay, I'll let you make all the examples from here on out.
No, you're taking the example to extreme. I'm just talking about small talk. Like you don't.
Oh
That's
man.
not small talk. That's like, dang, I almost got into an accident. Like that's different.
So
Small
when you
talk,
when
you know what I'm talking about. We talked about this yesterday.
no, we're good. This is good conversation. So in terms of small talk, it's just shooting the conversation. It's just
Yeah.
shooting the conversation.
Yeah.
What with people to build rapport is that's what we're talking about. Shooting a conversation to build rapport, just to have like a little connectivity for a moment, even when you don't want to talk, or even if you don't
Yeah, and I
necessarily
don't
care.
know how to do that. I don't know how
Man,
to do that because I'm like,
okay.
all right, I'm getting in and I'm getting out. Like that's it. Da 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 da. You need something?
Mm,
You don't need nothing? I'm good. You good? I'm good. Like I'm just not a
okay,
small talker. I'm not a small talker. Like you need to
gotcha.
like bring up a point. You need to say, hey, we're gonna talk about this, and then we talk about it. But you can't
Mm.
just say, all right, I woke up. I made a bagel. I put cream cheese on a bagel. And then when I put the cream cheese on the bagel, I was like, "Oh my gosh, I put too much cream cheese." Brittany, you ever did that? You ever did that before? And it's like, what? Are we really talking about cream cheese? Sometimes the small talk it just gets out of hand,
oh,
and it's like, what the heck are we talking about?
oh god.
And sometimes I just
Oh.
freeze. I could just sit there and say something, or sometimes I'll just be like, okay, I'll just
Girl,
okay,
oh man, girl out here
okay,
playing freeze tag.
because
That's crazy.
I'm trying to be better at not interrupting, and I'm trying to be better at being a listener, because it's
Mm,
like, okay, and then I'm trying to also be better to just connect with the person that I'm having a conversation with, like being intentional
wow.
about having the conversation, because I'm so like, dun 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 dun, like that's just how I am.
What if? Okay, so what if there is? Okay, so let's say the conversation starts off basic, right?
Okay,
Let's just get
let's
into it.
practice one.
Huh?
We should practice one.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, so you typically have coffee. So I see you one morning. I'm like, hey, Brittany, I see you got see you got your cup of coffee. Or I see you got a cup.
See,
I'm like,
boom,
hey,
stop right there. That's the
what?
problem right there. I drink
What you
coffee
mean?
every day. Why are you not
Okay,
bringing up the fact that I have
okay. Hold,
coffee? Like
Hold
it's just
on. Hold,
coffee.
but wait. No, wait,
Okay.
wait. You
Okay.
have a cup every day. Just because you have a cup doesn't mean it's coffee. I could ask you, "Hey, Brittany, I always see you drink something in the morning. What's your go-to drink? Is it coffee? Is it tea?"
Okay. Well,
Just
I
like okay,
express that
prime
it's
example.
coffee. Okay.
Oh, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
I say that it's coffee. Everybody know I drink coffee.
Okay, that's everybody don't know you drink coffee. But then if I say, okay, well, what? I don't want to say what's your go-to order because I mean usually you have. Well, sometimes you bring it from us, but yeah, I can say what's your go-to order. I know you don't drink from Starbucks, whatever. You have another morning cup. I say what's your go-to order, and then you tell me what is it.
A latte, a hot
A
latte,
latte. What kind of latte do you get?
a regular latte with just
Well, what's
milk.
in that? You're making this deal. Why you trying to
No,
make this
I'm
challenge?
not. It's coffee and milk. If you don't,
Oh,
so
okay. Everybody don't for okay for one.
and then that's another
Everybody
thing.
did.
Now everybody don't know
I
what a
didn't.
hot latte is.
I didn't know what's in a latte necessarily. That's why I actually genuinely asked. But from that point though, it's you can keep the conversation. I challenge myself in keeping the conversation going sometimes, not always, but I just don't want people to feel like they're brushed off, right? I mean, if we're both clearly walking 10 miles an hour the opposite way, hey, what's going on? And I already feel that they trying to keep it moving. Hey, I'm good. How are you? Cool, cool. We keep it moving. But I mean, some people I will actually stop and I'll take the time because I believe in building relationships. So that's why what you got to say, Britt? What you got to say?
Nothing. No, you said that's
Oh, okay,
why.
okay. Yeah. No. That, but that's why for me, I'll extend the conversation a little bit longer. Like yesterday, what were we doing yesterday? You wanted me to. Well, Sunday, you wanted me to add. Sunday, we were at work, right? And I ran into Isaac, and while being at work, ran into Minister Isaac. Me and him were talking. You wanted me to ask him a question,
Hmm.
but I hit the sandwich method. I was like, "Hey, what's going on?" Da 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 da. And I'm checking in with him, like just the basic entry level. Talk for a little bit, ask the question. Then from asking the question, got the information we needed, but then also still shot the talk a little bit.
I don't have time for that.
How don't you have time for that?
I don't have time to do the sandwich method. Hey, what are you doing in here? Do you need that? No, gotta go. I got other stuff to do. I don't have
That
time.
and
Do you see how many steps I get in on Sunday? I don't have time to just be doing
that
the
was a
breeze.
that was an extra 30 seconds. That was an extra 60 seconds maybe.
Well, that could have gave me 60 seconds. I could have sat down and caught my breath. But
Well,
I just get in and I get out.
okay, so you're what you're saying is you're always in a rush.
No. Maybe
What are you
sometimes.
saying? Because at the end of the day, small talk takes a little bit of time. It's small talk. You take a little bit of time. It
My
it
small
it, it
talk is, hey, Jonathan, how are you? Hey,
I'm good. How
Jonathan,
are
how
you,
are you?
Brittany? I'm good. How are you?
Good. That's it.
Excellent. But what you I mean
That's all. That's as far as I
the
go. That's what I'm saying.
no,
I
no,
have an
but
issue with
here's
it.
the thing. Here's the thing. You're saying you have an issue with the small talk, but also you're saying you don't have time to get better at the thing you have an issue with. You're not going to get
I'm
better
not saying. Well,
if
that's
you
on a
don't allow
Sunday.
yourself to we'll say that.
Okay, I'm saying that's Sunday. Like Sunday, yes, I'm in robot full go mode. So it's like, but like even during the, even during the week or just outside of work, like it's hard to kind of hold a conversation because I'm like, what do you want? What do you want?
It's not. What do you mean? What do you want? Like
Sometimes it's
it's
just
I mean,
hard for me to hold a conversation.
okay, it could be hard because you haven't practiced it. You in your mind, you're like, because I've seen the way you operate. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you rush through certain stuff, so then you can have more time on the back end for you to do other stuff for yourself by yourself most of the time.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta get home. I gotta get home. Why I gotta get home, Brittany? I gotta watch my shows. What? You got all the streaming platforms to
Got
watch the
stuff to do.
recording.
Got stuff to do.
You got to watch the stream. You rushing home to watch a show that you can press play at any time and watch. Anyway, what you got? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, I want
Go
to get
ahead.
home. I've been here all day. I want to go home, watch my show, and lay in the bed. I want to be away.
Brittany, you got to take time to small talk. If you want to get better at small, look, okay, so here is just for the people out there. Here is this is a framework that you can use. And Brittany, I'm
Okay.
gonna take a little time explaining it. I'm gonna take a little second explaining it. So don't try to rush me through what I'm about to say. And actually, I flipped screens on you, so I can't even see you right now. Okay, so look, this is this is called the Ford method, right? So family, right? Occupation, recreation, and dreams. Let's walk through it just a little bit. Hey, Brittany, how's your family doing these days?
Good.
Good. Oh, really? Okay. So does your family stay local? Or are they out of town? 'Cause I know you're from St. Louis. You told me that before.
My parents stay here. I have family here. I have family here and I have family in St. Louis.
Oh, that's what's up. Okay, cool. Well, I'll act like I don't know you. Okay, so we just met. Whatever you tell me how your family is. Great. Occupation. Well, like, what do you do for work? Because I'm not sure. I feel like I've seen you run around at the church, but like, what do you do for work?
Okay, so pause. So normally so lately in the social world, in the social circles,
Okay.
people don't like being asked what they do for work because they feel that once you say, "Oh, I work at," I don't know, if somebody say, "Oh, I work at Costco," or "I work at
Mm-hmm.
the church," or "I work
Uh,
here, I work there." People
okay.
feel like they're gauging your pockets, and
Oh, like your
then
status type deal.
yeah, your status in order to
Mm.
move on to the next question. So it's like I used to be one of those people. I would go around and be like, because I be excited about what I do. I like what I do. I'm not trying to put you. I'm not trying
That
to put
is, and
anybody.
people, everybody ain't
Yeah,
excited about what they do.
I'm
That
not
is
trying to put
true.
you down about asking you
Mm-hmm.
what you do. I'm just, hey, what do you do? You go to work every day, don't you? So it's like, what do you do for work? And then it's
Mm.
like,
That's good.
oh, why are you asking what I do for work? I don't care about your status. I don't care if you were Bill Gates. I'm still
Oh God.
Bill Gates. What you doing for work? Cause you're
Oh.
not the CEO of Microsoft no more. So what do you
Wow,
do?
that's crazy that Bill kind of straight. Okay, well let's
I'm
flip the
just
question. No,
saying.
I
Just
get you. But let's flip the question on his head. One question that I love asking people is, what are you passionate about right now? And people know that thing. They will talk about that thing, and they will continue. If you ask somebody that, they'll take the conversation that way. So be cautious, all right? If you want to learn how to small talk more effectively, you ask somebody that question. That if you ask me that question, I'm going deep, okay? I'm going deep. You might leave with a podcast for the conversation over with. You
see,
understand me?
my go to question is, what shows are you watching? Do you watch any shows? What streaming platforms do you have? And
Well, there
then
you
I get into
go.
it.
There you go.
I
But
mean,
also,
yeah,
here's the
but that's
thing. But here's
I
the
have to want to ask that question to certain people, though. I have to
just
want
push
to
yourself a little.
respond.
I just challenge you to ask like three people. Just talk to like three people that you wouldn't talk to this week. Just like as you
I
sitting there,
can't
just
do that.
you said you want to get better at small talk. Make up your mind. You want to get
Maybe
better.
with the people that I like, or the people
Oh
that I
my
want
good.
to talk to. That's what I mean. The people that I want to talk to. I
If
don't
you
know.
want to
I think
talk
I'm
to
a
them, then you
difficult.
just have then you have to do the complete opposite of what you said on the front end of this conversation. You have to be genuinely curious. Like you have to be curious.
I
Like you
think
really got to be curious to want to continue a conversation. If you're not curious, then clearly the conversation is not going to go anywhere because you're like, I need to go and send this email. I need to go watch this show. I need to go do something that's not sitting here talking with you right now. Yeah, there's that.
yeah,
Okay,
there is
so
that.
okay, so we don't ask the occupation question because it's not politically correct in 2025 because people feel a way
Yeah,
about it. So we
right.
can ask about what are they passionate about right now. And I like asking this because typically it doesn't apply directly to work. If you ask kids in college right now, it doesn't apply to their major, which is wild to me. Like their
Hmm.
passion doesn't circle around the things that are most influential in their life. But then the other one is this kind of applies to what you said, like the recreation. It's what do you like to do for fun outside of work? Can we ask that, Brittany? Is that okay to ask?
I guess. I mean,
The people have spoken, you know.
the people they don't like being asked about their job. Like I didn't know.
uh,
I mean, yeah, I know certain people don't like their job, but it's like, why you guys about my job? As long as I'm getting paid and getting some money.
mm,
Dang, sorry. You the one who gotta wake up and go
Excuse
to that
me.
horrible place every morning. I didn't know you didn't like being there. So
Oh
I like
God.
my job. I like what I
Oh
do.
man.
Sorry.
Okay.
And then sometimes I can say yes. I've asked people what they do just to make conversation about what I do, so I can just talk about it. But I mean, I think what I do is pretty cool. And then when people find out what I do, they're like, "No way, you work in media." And I'm like, "Yeah,"
No way. Why you can't work in media? What?
because it's like, oh, I never thought, I never thought that, you know,
That was a job?
or not that it was a job, but it's like, oh, that's surprising. Because I mean, when I go out, I don't necessarily, I'm not like a social butterfly when I'm out and about, especially around people I don't know.
We're learning so much about you
What?
today. We're learning so much
What?
about you.
Oh my
She said, "I
God.
go." So you go out and you're not. Well, I mean, but also in 2025, I mean, even previously, women out on the scene, like y'all have to tread different because if
Yeah.
you engage in a conversation with the opposite sex or with the same sex, they might be like, "Oh, you gave me attention." No, I said hello back to you after you said good evening. Like it's one of them
Yeah.
things to where stuff can just be misinterpreted for no reason. You're like, no, but I didn't do that. So it's like there's a very delicate line for
Mm-hmm.
women for sure because it's just tough. It's tough on you. It's not fair, but it's extremely tough. Cause like you don't want to be super mean and had a strong stale face, but at the
Mm-hmm.
same time, you don't want to welcome anybody and everybody that comes into this restaurant, this bar, this whatever. So
Mm-hmm.
that's tough. That's tough. Okay, but then right the other part. So what you do outside of work, right? That's when we agree on that. You know, if you ask people this, then this looks like your hobbies and what people do for fun and things like that. But then the dreams. I mean, this is kind of a deep question.
No, you need to
Uh,
go to your therapist and talk about that.
well, let me say what I'm about to say first. You don't even know what I'm about to say. I'm just saying this based on like first meeting with somebody. If you were to ask somebody if time and money weren't an issue, what would you be doing? Would you still be would you still be doing the type of work that you're doing, even though I know I'm not supposed to ask that question? But if time and money weren't an issue, I would be interested to see what people would say. Because I mean, that's a real thing. Because people out here working jobs that they hate, like you said, showing up doing things on a daily basis because they got a family, they got kids, or they got to pay the bills.
Mm-hmm.
But people are dope people, and they just can't
Yeah.
get to their dreams sometimes. So that would be cool just to engage there, see what they say, see what they give us. If somebody asked you that, what would you say? Like if time and money weren't an object, what would you be doing, produce Britt? Would you still be producing? Would you still be in
Yeah,
media?
I'm still be doing the same thing.
If time and money weren't an issue, really, you would be?
Yeah, I would still be doing media. I would probably be doing it on a, a higher level because time and money is not an issue. But yeah,
Mm,
genuinely love media. Everything about media, from writing it up to some putting it in a teleprompter to
mm.
standing behind the camera to
Oh my
directing
goodness.
some, not directing, but to producing the talent, to setting everything up, to setting the scene. I genuinely enjoy my career. Like, I don't really necessarily say
Mm.
like, oh, that's my job. Like, no, I have a career, that's what I do. And
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah, I
Okay.
genuinely love what I do every single day. I thank
That's
God
what's
for
up.
that. Yeah, went to
That's
school
what's
for
up.
it, came out, going, okay, and
I'm
got my
with you on
feet
that.
wet with the radio. Like, I am one of those
That's super
people.
cool.
Like, I am in the spot where I want to be. I just want to go higher. That's it.
Mm. I like it.
Yeah,
I like it. One I just thought of this
which
too
is
because
hard
this
to
this is
connect with other people because some people do what they don't want to do. But go ahead.
yeah. Well, since you said that, I'll go this way versus the other way I was gonna go with it. But there's also something else we got to take into account when we do the small talk thing
Hmm.
is you want to match other people's energy, right? Because yeah, you super like for instance, if somebody comes up to you and they're like super high energy,
Hmm.
sometimes it's hard to match. But I mean, you kind of want to go there with them, not super high, but you just want to match the energy that's there, right? Because if not, for one, it's just weird. But two,
Mm.
it's like one of those read the room type situations. Like if somebody is down, like, yeah, what I do for work is blah 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 blah. you don't want to be. Oh, I work in media, man. I love my job. I don't know what's wrong with you.
No, obviously, no. I don't do that.
Yeah.
But
I don't think you do. I don't think you do.
yeah, I mean, I will try to like cheer somebody up. Like, oh,
Even if you just met them, or what are we talking about?
maybe conversation number two. And if they're
Okay.
down and out or something, like I do my best to try to cheer them up. Like, I guess I can be funny sometimes. So it's like,
Really?
you know, really?
Okay.
Mm.
But yeah, that I mean, so that's one of that. I mean, that's like an area to where me sometimes I'll be feeling out because sometimes I might come in too high. I'm like, what's up, man? How you feeling? Man, I'm good, man. It's just da da da. Okay, cool, bro. Yeah, that's what's
But
up, man. Have a good day.
why match the energy? You're not gonna. I'm not. You're not gonna bring me down just because you sad. I'm staying up
Well,
here. You need to bring it up. Bring it up. Bring it
well,
up.
it's. I mean, but it's not really like. So when I say match it, I'm just saying because you don't want to be the person who is. I don't know if this necessarily goes here, but there's something called toxic positivity. Have you heard of that before?
Everything's toxic. Yeah.
I know it's crazy. It's crazy that like nothing can just be positive on its own.
Yeah,
But
man.
it like ultimately it's like how you're the person
You're too
who
happy.
you're too happy, you're too optimistic, and I
Yeah.
can be that person at times. And I'm like, oh dang.
Yeah, you can.
Uh,
Hmm.
so I have to get away from those situations. Or if I am in that situation, that person, and I came, hey, what's up, da da da, then I will bring it down a little bit. I'm not saying I'm gonna go, I'm gonna go into the negative with the energy game, but
Hmm.
I'll bring it down, meet you like right there, and I mean I'll do like you. Sometimes I'll ask some questions, try to like feel around, like see what's going on, but then
Hmm.
after that, yeah, I can't stay there with you. I
Yeah,
can't stay there
like,
with you.
all
So
right, I see you. All right.
all right, man. I'm gonna see you around. All right, boy. Stay up. Yep. You too. You
Yeah,
too,
go
sir.
ahead, stay down, frown,
Yeah.
bye. That's it.
Frowny face. But one of the things that I know you're such a big believer in mental health. So one of the questions that when I
Thanks.
hop on phone calls, if I've never talked to somebody before and I don't know how to start it, and sometimes I get a little nervous about the call, I always ask them. I say, hey, on a scale of 1 to 10, like where would you rank your mental health? One being terrible, 10 being terrific. And then I kind of like pad it by saying with a compliment. I'm like, because I know with the type of work that you do, you're always pouring out, always pouring into people, helping out people. So I know your mental health is essential. Where would you rank it? First conversation, but some people are like, that's a good question. Where is my mental health?
How am
How am I doing? And then they tell me. Some people be like, hey, John, hey, man, I got to give myself a 5. And I'm like, okay, I can understand it. Some people, hey, I'm at an 8. I'm at a strong 8.
I?
I'm
Yeah.
like, that's good. Good for you. So, then that kind of opens up the conversation because you know how it goes. Like, if you start a conversation super, super soft, it
Hmm.
ain't going nowhere. It ain't going deep. If you start midway, hey, now we swimming. You understand me? Now we
Hmm.
swimming. Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, I guess that was my little personal session of small talk. I have to be curious, want to talk to the person,
Mm.
and I think with me, it's the I'm sorry, this is gonna sound so mean. It's the dullness of what we're talking. Like, it's just so dull. It's so surface level. People are dying right now. Amazon is cutting jobs. People don't have health care.
Mm.
SNAP benefits are being taken away. Like,
Mm.
I can't talk to you about the rain outside. It's gonna rain. So what? What are you doing? Have you read an article today? Did you see the news? And then that's another
Oh, Lord.
thing. I don't
Jesus.
like. Oh my gosh! Speaking of Bill Gates, he's on TV right
What do you do?
now. He's talking about the stock exchange.
Oh, okay. Speaking
And
of money.
AI, yeah, and AI, and so yeah, so it's just kind of like the dullness. It's so surface level. Not most people wake up and, not even well, you have to wake up, but not most people are on, CNN or on a news outlet
Mm-hmm.
looking at information. Do you know about the trending topics happening in pop culture? Do you know what's happening
For sure.
in the community around you? That's what I'd be wanting to talk about because I'd be like, All right,
I mean, we
y'all
can
not
talk
talking
about,
about nothing.
but you can
I can't
educate the
talk. I
people that you
can't
talk to.
talk about. You can't talk about those things if they don't engage in those things. And so it's like
Uh,
you're just
that's
very
true.
surface level to me. And so it's like there's nothing deeper. There's nothing deeper, so we can't go higher.
Hmm.
Your surface level. We're gonna stay here, and that's all it is. And sometimes like that just hey, we are literally not in the same world. Like
Mm,
we're in the same world,
uh,
but we not on the same page right now. And cuz it's just like you don't know anything that's going on. Anything? Do you know about the hurricane that's about to hit Jamaica? Do you know about this? Do you know about that? It just bothers me that, there's things that are happening around us and people just don't care to know because they think it does not affect them.
but
And
Brittany, that's one of
that's a
those things.
stupid way of
But
thinking. But go ahead.
but that's one of those things though. For you, you can watch the news and you're not impacted by it, like
True.
impacted mentally by it.
Yeah.
So you can consume that, but having that level of deep conversation with multiple people or like everybody around you, I would almost liken that to the people that used to do DEI work. Like it's like a constant fight. It's like every day I gotta fight for black freedom, and we're gonna fight for black freedom. It's like, what do you do to relax? Because living that type of life, I'm just comparing the two. Not saying that they're directly correlated at all, or there is that level of stress, but it's like, but there has to be some light in there somewhere, and I think that's where small talk really plays a big part. Because if you don't talk about the game, or you don't talk about look at this funny video of my cat playing with a ball of yarn, or jumping on my face, or sliding down the curtains, like if there's not something to break up the seriousness and the intensity of like these world events and what you're talking about, people will go crazy.
Okay, well, I think that we've had y'all have had the people that are not engaged in the current events, you've had enough time to be silly and look at cat memes and look at that stuff. Now it's time to get real. That's the whole problem that we're dealing with now. We don't need to be talking about cat videos and whatever. We need to talk about, are you registered to vote? Have you taken some people to register to vote? Do you know what's going on in your city, in your county?
Mm,
Do you know how to do this, that, and the third? Do you need help? But it's like,
mm.
I'm not gonna sit here and talk about cats and games and the games. We know that's rigged. They
Oh,
got a whole situation with the with the
oh, the gambling.
mob and the
Oh
gambling. So
Lord.
it's like, okay, we know about that. We know about that for years. Now it's just now coming out. But it's just like now it's
Conspiracy
time to
theory.
talk about things that are, I mean, it's not conspiracy because it's true. And then
I was
it's
just
like
joking.
it's just the fact that it's the time is now, and it's like, okay, well, this is the world that we live in. Okay, you just want to be stuck. Where you at? Like, you don't want to make no changes around it. And like, yeah, I get it, not everybody wants to be serious every time we talk, but hey, you got to stand for something.
You
You can't
do.
just
You
be
do.
walking around talking about it's raining cats and dogs. Nah.
It's raining cats and dogs. It's raining mice and hogs. But look, here's the thing:
Mm-mm.
if we never have the small talk conversations with people, then when it is time to have a deep conversation, people it'll be more abrasive, or it'll be more intense. If you have the small talk conversations with people, then you can go deeper eventually. If I have small talk with you here and there, then it will be easier for me. Hey, how's your family? How's this? How's that? Oh, we're good. Da 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 da. Hey man, have you registered to vote? I know it's time for us to vote. Like it makes that transition that much easier. But if we don't ever have those small talk conversations, I can't just roll up to a rando and be like, "Hey, bro, you vote?" And be like, "Did I vote? Why you asking me that?" And then I open up a whole situation. Versus if we have some,
See, I'm trying to get
versus if
into the
we,
whole situation. I'm trying.
but okay,
Why
well you got
you?
to start planting. You got to start planting some more seeds. You got to start putting some more money and more equity in that small talk bank,
No,
so
I'm
that then when it's
saying.
time to make a withdrawal
Oh my
for a
god.
deep conversation, then you can. See, there's a word there from the Lord, and the Lord told me. I'm joking. I'm
No,
just,
the thing that I'm saying is that my small talk is the deep conversation.
but you. But that doesn't. But
Because
that
I
doesn't.
want to go around. I'm going to ask 5 people today. Did you know Amazon cut 80,000 jobs today? Did you know that?
Is that going to be the entry point to the conversation?
Yeah. Hey,
No,
how
it's
you doing?
not.
Yes, it is. Did you know about Amazon cutting all them
Okay,
jobs?
well, I'm gonna watch you, and I want to hear. We want to hear back. What happens when you have these conversations? We want to hear back. Report back, producer Britt. 5 people. I'm gonna watch you, and I'm gonna see. I might
3.
record from a
I'll say
distance.
3.
Nah, you
I'll say
said 5
3.
already. Stand on business. You said 5. Beat a robot. Knock out 5. It's just
Okay,
2
yeah, I
more.
can knock out 5. You're right. I can knock out
Knock
5.
out 5. If you ask them about Amazon, I'll do a challenge another day, or I'll do the same challenge, but you tell me what to
It
ask
ain't
people,
got to be
and
a
we'll see.
challenge. I'm just proving a point that
Challenge by
something
choice.
people don't necessarily know. Okay, so let's get into it while we're
Oh, I
going
knew you was
back.
gonna. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. Knew it
So,
was coming.
not 80,000, 30,000. 30,000 corporate jobs starting Tuesday.
Man,
Today. Okay, Amazon
dang.
plans to cut as many as 30,000 corporate jobs starting Tuesday, according to this article. Okay. 3 people. Oh man, this is not what I'm supposed to do. Okay. Anyways, yeah. So 3 people familiar with the matter. The company declined to comment to the news agency. The reductions would amount to nearly 10% of Amazon's roughly 350,000 corporate employees and represent its largest job cut around since about 27,000 positions were eliminated in 2022, early
Jesus.
2023. So Amazon has been tightening costs after the pandemic era expansion. And then they're also bringing in AI to settle all this. The Seattle based company employs roughly 1.5 million people worldwide, most in operations and logistics. Okay, so that's a
Man,
horrible thing to know
dang, that is
because
tough.
it's a lot of people that work for Amazon. So it's
It's a
like,
whole lot of people that work for
yo,
Amazon.
cousin's friend, your friend cousin, your
Mm.
brother, sister, auntie,
Mother.
whomever,
Okay.
brother could
Mm.
work at Amazon. Yes, it's only doing corporate jobs, but they could work at corporate.
Man.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it's just, in the know for me. Oops, sorry, that's an outfit that
Oh,
I
yeah. We're not worried about
like.
that. We're worried about snooze that you can
Awesome.
use.
Awesome. So, so this is the map of this. Obviously, well, if you don't know, there we go. Did you know, Jonathan, that food
There
stamps are
you
about to
go.
be
Come
cut?
on with that intro to the small talk. There you go. Hey, what's going on, brother? Did you know?
Did
Hey,
you
that's it right
know
there.
that,
That's your end.
did you know that food stamps are being cut, Jonathan? Did you know that?
Yes, I did know that. I did know
Okay.
that. Man.
So that's one of it. And then I want to be like, so what do you know about it? Okay. So 48
Mm.
states are warning millions of low income Americans that they will not receive federal food assistance in November. Okay. November 1st is on Saturday.
Dang.
If the government shutdown continues, according to the notices on government websites and public statements from their governors. SNAP, often referred to as food stamps, has traditionally entirely been funded by administrated by states. Okay, it's a state thing.
Mm.
That means the shutdown impact on the SNAP and benefits will start to dry up by state. Okay, so you're going to lose money by
Mm.
state. Virginia, for example, has warned of a lapse in benefits. The Republican governor, Glenn Yokin, I believe that's how you say it, declared a state of emergency last week, announcing he'd use funds from the state's surplus to provide relief for 850,000 Virginians who depend on the program.
Man.
There have been no public statements from officials or postings on Nebraska's government website. Nebraska. Yeah, but yeah.
Mm.
So in Virginia, 850,000 people are going to lose food stamps, and the
Lord
governor
help
is
us.
saying, yeah, like that is
Jesus.
sad. And then
This is
keep in
real sad.
mind, hello, we're one of those states. I mean, we knew that we were going to be one of those states, but yeah. Oh, Chloe.
Mm.
Oh gosh.
Mm. Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
She just
Gotta have a little
posted.
fun in the feed. Gotta have a little fun in the feed. Okay.
I
Man,
get it.
okay,
Yeah, you
so
have
we
to
got
have
people
fun.
losing, so we got
People
jobs getting
losing
cut.
job. Yeah.
We got SNAP benefits getting ready to be removed if the government
And
continues
now
in
we
this.
have to talk about Melissa strengthens into Earth. Okay, Earth strongest Earth. Okay, we all live on Earth.
Mm,
Earth's strongest
world
hurricane
news.
winds
World
of
news.
2025. So I just want you guys to listen to this.
We begin tonight with this monster Category 5 hurricane with winds up to 175 miles per hour, now just hours from slamming into the island of Jamaica. Hurricane Melissa, a potentially catastrophic storm, could be the strongest to hit in the island's history. Look at these satellite images tonight showing the hurricane massive in size, its powerful eye perfectly formed there, slow moving. It could bring 40 inches of rain. The storm's outer bands already making an impact on Jamaica, wind gusts picking up, rough surf slamming the shore, but nothing like what they're about to see. Jamaica's airports now closed. Tourists who did not leave in time will be forced to ride out the storm. Hurricane hunters trying to fly into the eye of the hurricane. NOAA says the turbulence inside was so strong, one of the flights had to turn back. Tonight we have the newest models here, Melissa's track after it hits Jamaica. And we have learned at this hour the U.S. Navy now evacuating 1,000 non-essential personnel, family members and residents from Guantanamo Bay. ABC's Ike Ajachi leading us off from Kingston, Jamaica tonight.
First of all, I love David Moore. That man knows how to read off a teleprompter. Do you hear me? But yeah, this is horrible. Okay, this is
Man,
horrible. So, prayers for Jamaica. Prayers for Jamaica.
man.
It's sad that the tourists that were there. I mean, yes, it's sad that the residents and the people that were there, but the tourists that were there, they have to stay there and ride out. They have to stay there and
Oh,
ride out the storm.
wow.
40 inches of rain is,
Mm,
I mean, I've never heard of anything like that. So
my,
this
my.
is just so sad. And like you were saying offline before we got on air, that they're already a country in
They're
poverty. So
impoverished.
yeah,
Yeah,
so
they're impoverished country. And
yeah,
man, because I think about the time when I went down to Jamaica and I was looking around, and I mean, you already saw like some areas where they're like palm trees down, and there's areas to where it looked like they've been hit with something, and then
yeah,
they haven't recovered or had the time to go through and clean up because they either don't have the money to, or
yeah.
haven't had the time because just like some of us in America, like we're trying to live day to day, day to day, day to day, so we don't have time to stop and do some other things that are necessary and essential.
Hmm.
But this is unfortunate to see this happening, and
Yeah.
really unfortunate for the residents. But like you said, also unfortunate for the
Yeah.
tourists.
Unfortunately, yeah,
Man,
for everyone. So, I just pray that they can, stay safe and
mm,
yeah, very, very unfortunate. Okay,
okay.
so with that hurricane coming, that brings severe storms up to 19 inches of rain, 10 to 19 inches of rain in central Florida. Um, so it's just news is happening. It's they're gonna happen every single day, but things are happening to where we need to know, and maybe there's something that you can do that that maybe there's something that someone else can do that they don't know about until you say something like, oh, well, I know somebody that does this and this. Maybe I can reach out to that person and help that person in Florida, help that person in Jamaica, but no
Mm-hmm.
one knows anything unless you make it aware. I can
Mm,
understand that a lot of people are going to know about this, and I mean, know about the hurricane, but just other issues, you can't help anybody, and no one can help if they don't know. So, yeah,
sure.
if they don't know. But as Jonathan said, ending on a light note. So, um, crazy thing about this is that so the Chili's, they thought that they were doing their big one, right? They took the skillet queso away about a month ago, okay? So less than a month after removing skillet beef queso from the menu, Chili says it's bringing it back. Okay, we're waiting details on the skillet queso. Will make its comeback. The company said it's will be rolled out nationwide. Okay,
Mm,
so don't know why they took it away in the first place. I don't know why y'all took it away in the first place. That is a chili staple. Bringing out that skillet queso. So don't ever take it away ever again.
I don't know why you would take away queso. Queso is how you create conversation. People start dipping
That
chip.
is.
Hey, what you done? Hey, da da
People
da.
say,
Everybody.
can I put a little salt on the chips? Do you mind if I put a little salt on the chips? You know, people say that. So they say, can I squeeze a little lime? Can I squeeze a little?
Get the
Yeah.
conversation flowing. I
Yeah,
know I don't know you,
queso.
but just don't double dip the chip, okay? Don't double
Okay.
dip the chip.
I
But other
totally
than that,
agree with you, Jonathan.
yeah, you
That
can't
is
do
how
that.
you make. That is how you
Party
make
foul,
conversation.
man. Party foul. Because if you think about it, though, that's why people have dinner parties, and that's why, like, if food is there, and of course, for those of age who can partake, and if those liquid libations are there, conversation flowing all night. Conversation flowing all night. People just start talking and start laughing. Then after you had a dinner, don't take out the taboo. Don't take out the gestures.
Don't take out the games, okay?
Don't take out the games, because then
Okay.
friends become frenemies. Okay, you start to learn who are some people that you can't play games with because they be
Yeah.
yelling, and then you also start to learn who are the ultimate gamers. Okay.
Yeah, because I know the rules, okay? And people say, that's not in the rules. Read it
Lord.
then. Read it then.
Oh, are you
Read
one of
it
those
then.
people? Pull it out. Pull out the direction. Are you one of them people?
You can pull it out, or I'm gonna tell you, because
No.
I already read it. Okay.
No,
Yes, I
no.
play
What
by the
about
rules.
Uno? You one
I
of the
play
people
by
that
the
do
rules. I play by the rules. One
the
card
the
Uno
actual
over here.
rules, the actual Uno rules.
Card Uno. We play one card Uno. No
Okay.
doubles, no triples, no stacks, no attacks, no none.
No.
Not doing any of that. Okay. You
No
come over here,
stacks, no attacks.
you playing Uno the right way, and
Mm.
most people. And the people that be like, Brittany, I don't want to play like that. I don't want to play like that. Then when it get down to the nitty gritty, when it's time to really play and we playing in a game intense, it's like, oh wow, this is actually really good because you're playing the way the game is intended to be played.
That is
Okay.
funny.
Can I
It's
put
real
all
funny
these
that
one
Uno.
colors down at one time? No.
It's funny that Uno had to come out and let the people know. Nah, that's not how y'all play the game. That's not how we created.
I love when that era was happening.
And then people were like, Uno, you don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, that was so funny, Jonathan.
Y'all go tell Uno that Uno don't know how to play Uno. That's crazy. That's asinine, in the words of Stephen A. Smith.
The real gamers, we like to play phase 10. But, you can never
Lord.
find a good group of people that will play with
the
you.
directions.
Like, the game take too long.
It take too long to explain phase 10. No.
Now I have trained a couple people in my past, and I will tell you that I can give me 5 minutes. I can explain this, and then we playing. I'm telling you, I really can. Okay. I can explain the game really well because I've played so many times, and I'll just say okay. Okay.
So you ain't never took no L in phase 10. You trying to tell us you never
that.
took L in phase?
I didn't say that. I just said I won so many
It was
times.
inferred. It was inferred.
No, that's what you heard. All I said was that.
I guess I wasn't listening intently. Yeah, we gotta listen in small talk. We gotta listen. We have to listen well, okay?
You gotta listen.
You gotta listen to understand. You gotta just listen to respond. You gotta listen to understand.
Exactly. Okay? And that's one thing I'm telling you. I'll be sitting there. I'll be having to look at the person like, what are you really talking about? What are you talking about?
Good. Get up in there. Get up in there with your eyeballs and everything. Ooh. Tell me more about that. Really?
And then
really? You went to the fair?
Like,
what did you eat?
Okay.
How many tickets did it cost you?
My first time I had successful small talk, granted, it was somebody that I already know on a regular basis. But we've never really had like small talk. Like a proper conversation.
Okay.
Miss Terry. So we was in line. We were in line together, and then I was like, my robot in me was like, say something. And so I was like, Miss Terry, did you go to the fair this year? It turns out she goes to the fair every year. She goes twice a year with her daughters. They make a whole day of it. They said they got all the food and all the stuff. They did all the things together. And it was a fun time for them. She said, she's been going to the fair forever. And then last thing is that, I was like, oh, Miss Terry, I always go to the food court. I always go get the gumbo. And then she goes, I always go to the same spot to get the tostada. And I go, a tostada? And she goes, well, you got a corn dog. And she's like, it's just a Fletcher's corn dog. And I was like, but you go to the same tostada stand. She goes, every year, every time I go. And I was like, I feel
Everybody
that
has their
too.
fair ritual.
I
People have their fair
know, that's so
rituals.
crazy. So
People have
we
these fair
talked about
rituals.
that
Yes.
successful small talk, and then it was her. It was she was in line. She went in front of me, and so
There you go.
yes,
Successful
yes.
small talk. There we go.
Successful small talk. Okay,
Very
guys, I know we
good.
gotta go.
Very
So, remember, if you see anything that you saw scrolling, don't forget to send me a DM at producer Britt on Instagram and TikTok. I will review it and I will put it on the show if it's good enough. And then, then next time you watch the show, you might see what you saw scrolling. My mini word for the day is get better at self-improvement. You have to do the work in order to be a better human.
That's good.
Okay? You have to do the work to be a better human. You have to do the work to be a better human. Okay? And the self-talk works. And then on top of that, when you're going through the day, walking and talking, thinking and I was about to say something else. Thinking and thinking, then then make sure that you're saying positive things in your head to yourself. Okay? So
good.
have a good day. Have a good Tuesday. Work on that small talk. And Jonathan's gonna be following me around with that pocket around me interviewing my 5 people. All right, bye. Peace.
Oh man, I love it. I love it, y'all. Because we got to remember, at the end of the day, small talk. It isn't about talking small. It's about creating big moments of connection in your everyday life. All right. So practice with presence, practice with curiosity, kindness, because the more the world starts to open up around you. Remember that, family. And we're here live Monday through Friday every single morning. All right, from 6 a.m. Central Standard to 7 a.m. Central Standard. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. But family, remember. All right. Speak your success, believe in your greatness, and continue to create the life and business of your dreams. Why would you and why should you live any other